어색하게 웃어보다 이젠 그런 내가 안쓰러워 아니야 괜찮다고 말하지만 Don't know what to do without you 하찮은 이곳에 홀로 남아 그려본 네 기억은 blue 사람은 변해 왜 나만 이래 오늘처럼 예쁜 날에 어떻게 이렇게 모든 게 벅차기만 해 Don't know what to do I don't know what to do without you Yeah I don't know what to do without you Yeah I don't know what to do without you. You know I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. 잠깐 왔다 떠난 사람들처럼 그냥 우린 아니었던 거지 뭐.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Kamaril Star League Group B winners match. Today we're going to have a nice TVP between Voltacus and JayHxMo. Of course, just gone through the vetoes. Let's quickly go through them. JayHxMo did veto out New Repugnancy and King's Cove. Meanwhile, Voltacus did decide to get rid of Thunderbird and Turbo Cruise 84. So we are looking for a nice game. Well, just type something in chat, which is just ridiculous. Anyway, let's transition that. And alright, so our first map will be Cyber Forest, and the map pool that we have left after that will be either Kairos or Acropolis, one of our new maps in the ladder pool, which I really love. It's such a good map. But anyway, we are getting ready to get into our first game of this best of three. And I gotta say, as a Zerg player, I know little to nothing about TVP, but you know. Should be good to go. As yes, I am playing JayHxMo. Really good. Yeah, I'll play. Well, can just watch. I don't care. Change my region, so it's just best match. Fuck, run. Okay. And we are ready to get underway with our first game. Come in. Let's see who will get off on the right foot in this best of three. The winner will go on into the round of 16. Sorry, the round of 16. Loser will go to the final deciding match, and of course that will be played later on between between SM Orangutan and King Vulture. A nice TVZ coming through for that. But anyway, we are ready to get underway for our first map. And welcome to Cyber Forest. If a DT gets slain and nobody's around to watch it, does it get hurt? LE, of course, standing for Litmus Experiments, where you get a litmus paper and experiment with it. Anyway, introducing our players. In the top left, spawning in the purple trunks, representing daily life. He is the purple Protoss known as JayHxMo. And spawning in the bottom right, as the Red Terran representing the Cranky Ducklings. He is Voltacus. Alright, so instead of TVP, JayHxMo just going for a bit of harass on the building SCV. Well, he's actually getting chased back. Meanwhile, gate is up, first gas for JayHxMo. This is pretty bit annoying. But we have to see what the paths will diverge into later on. Seems just to be a bit of scouting. Volt going for his worker scout now. Oh, Volt, he has to be careful. The barracks will finish regardless and should be that. Oh, he's actually going to Reaper. Okay, not into a Reaper expand. Must be that late worker scout coming through. But he will go Marine expand. Starting to get his orbital up and running. He's gonna come in. Gonna see. Did he see? Yeah, he did see. Yeah, the Nexus going down. That is Nexus before Core. Oh, sorry, Core before Nexus, actually. So, should be seeing some interesting plays coming out. Oh, so far, nice. And macro, whoops. So I've got the... oh, I love that spam, but two Marines coming out. Volt is going for the 1-1-1 build. Not going for his 2-1-1 that he usually likes to go for. Said just gonna get that natural up. Adept coming out here. Gonna see if can try and get a few kills. Jesus Christ. There we go, got following on. But Volt, he's already going for this bunker. He likes to put this bunker down as a blind counter to usually a Blink Stalker play that with the Twilight Cancel is possible. It is quite early. But JayHxMo should see with the shade that it is going to be that bunker being finished. Volt is going to start saturating his natural. Another shade coming through. Depot is already up to block that shade from getting in. Getting a mine. Volt's getting a mine out. Sure, looks like he is going to go for that mine drop. Play that we've seen being rising a tiny bit ever since the upgrades for the Widow Mines came in. I'm going to finish that shade, but meanwhile, another gateway going down. It's 2 gates in total. Warp is just about to be finished. Is just finished now. Blink on the way for JayHxMo. Meanwhile, that bunker is nice and full. I have to see where JayHxMo will blink. Whether he decides to blink from that potential third location or blink up into the natural. Anyway, oh, that depth actually is going to finish and will go down. Does see the mines though. So, may see JayHxMo be prepared for that. Well, he's actually going to go into the natural first. 14 drones already on that. Anyway, nice and droning up. Tank on the way for Volt. Widow Mine drop coming through. Stalkers are going to come back and see if they can try and deflect this. Pylon and shield batteries going down for JayHxMo as well. Blink just completed now. We have to see what this... Oh, it's just chilling there. Let's try and see if we can put it out. But here comes the Widow Mines. Stalkers are going to be coming back. A nice pull from the drones. It looks like it will get 2 drones, but will get picked off. Doesn't get through. The blink forward straight onto the medevac, and that's a nice response there coming through for JayHxMo. Charge on the way with a warp prism as well for the Purple Protoss. Tank already in position at that natural, just in case for another blink all in. Raven done. We seem to be going into more standard play right now. Have to see where that warp prism goes, where he's going to blink up. at the moment just seems to be just chilling. Stalkers are going to be coming out. Do you have that tank positioned at that natural in case of that low ground blink onto the natural? Coming through. Observer as well getting started. Anyway. I'm going to be coming in. Oh, it's just going to shade up. Just one at a time. Oh, the blink forward onto the main, but here comes the army. Raven has to be careful here. Stim is just not done yet. It's going to pick up a couple of stalkers. And that War Prism is going to get out of here. Oh, nice position of that Raven to pick off the Observer. Meanwhile, a couple of stalkers are just going to hang back in that choke point. Fair coming just now, finishing for JayHxMo. Volt, he's just chilling at 2 bases right now. Should be starting to get that third any moment now. Stim almost finished combat shields as well. +1 is about 2/3 done. So we should see that third into a potential move out shortly. But JayHxMo, he is just going to be starting to get that +1 attack. And ooh, here comes a Wall Prism, and we'll have that charge lot. But is it going to get spotted? Oh no! Volley's moving out at the wrong time! And the charge lots are just going to come straight in. And I'm going to do lots of damage. The unload. Does he want to warp in more? Volt, he's bringing back his forces. But he's already losing 4, 5, 7. Losing a lot of SEVs here. Now starts to pull him, but he's already lost 14. He will actually end up cleaning up the charge lots. Does he actually get the Warp Prism? Yeah, he did get the Warp Prism. But still losing 14 workers. Already down 8. Still yet to get that third. But it looks like Volt wants to move out now. It's got a nice sizable army, and oh, well, that's a lot of charge lots. But there shouldn't be any reinforcing positions come through. Just this one pylon at the third. Okay, the Warp Prism is there. But I got killed off, but that's a lot of stalkers as well. The scan forward reveals that there's nothing in between that gap. Well, he's got to siege one tank on the high ground to give him some covering fire, but he's going to also siege 2 tanks. Should have a nice covering fire. He's just going to walk on up here. Meanwhile, these tanks are exposed to Charles. Let's go straight onto the Marauders. But oh no, the tank line is getting decimated. That's almost all the tanks, but well, he's going to clean it up, and that's going to be GG for our first game. Voltacus going 1-0 up already. And, oh boy, that's some nice clean macro play from Volt, but he did lose a couple of workers to that charge lot placement coming through. Anyway, we have to see what our second map is. I think it's Volt's pick. He does have Acropolis or Kairos. Okay, oh, okay, so they are picking. Okay, never mind. So they did pick. So our next map will be Kairos Junction. Of course, an oldie but a goldie returning. From this current map, but like Kairos, voice drop. Like Kairos, it's a nice macro map, and you could do a whole lot. You could do proxies. It's a I love Kairos. And here we are getting ready for our second map. Here we'll be on Kairos Junction. So let's go. Alright, we are ready to get underway for our second game of this best of 3. Voltacus, can he shut it out, or will we go to the sideways 1-1? I have to see, as we are getting ready Spam in chat, who do you think is going to take this map? Spam praises Norlis because Deus Voltacus, or I don't have an emote route for JayHxMo. I love that. Oh. Anyway, welcome to Kairos Junction. It's a me, Akarios. Anyway, Ellie. And spawning up in the top left is going to be our purple Protoss representing daily life. He is JayHxMo. And spawning in the bottom right as the red Terran representing the cranky ducklings. He is Voltacus. Alright. So, again, pretty standard. You're going to have the gateway wall up for that Reaper jump spot. Meanwhile, just a probe being annoying from JayHxMo again. I mean, I like this. I like being annoying with probes, with your workers. I do it all the time with my drones. It's gonna come back in. It's got the shields recharging, so... But he is gonna stop any potential gas steal. And he might even get this probe. Ooh, down to 5 health. One more hit. But it's gonna be that Reaper expand, it looks like. JayHxMo is gonna be trying to stop that natural going down. Has some fancy micro coming in. And the wall off is complete for the Reaper. Cybernetics Core will shut that down. Bolt going a bit too far with his worker, trying to chase down that probe. He's going to start that bunker. He always likes to go that blind bunker. Meanwhile, Adept coming out for JayHxMo. Going to be trying to stop that Reaper from doing any bit of damage. Probe is going to come back in. It's going to see that it is that bunker. It should be taken down by this Marine. Meanwhile, that Reaper should be taken down. A nice... Oh, the creature expert. I don't think it's going to be enough. That Reaper is going to go down. So did the probe. So both scouting options were gone. Oh, Robo coming in for JayHxMo. Going for the Twilight. So may see some early immortal play. Maybe a... Have to see. As well, he is just going to be starting to finish his factory. He's going to go straight for the Widow Mine. Try and stop any potential warp-ins. Meanwhile, Starport does finish. It's going to be the Robo and the Twilight Council as well. Twilight Council being started on that low ground at the natural. Meanwhile, well, it's just filling up his bunker, getting those drones, getting saturated, but so is JayHxMo. It's going to be straight into Observer. But it's going to be that Widow Mine drop again coming from Volt. This time he's not going to drop 2, he's going to drop 3 or 4. Well, that Zerba is going to be coming out, and if it stays at home, it should be nice for the Widow Mine drops coming through. Warp Prism to follow this up and charge. This may be a charge lot all in. Some charge lot pressure. But JayHxMo has got that Stalker patrolling. You have to see where Volt goes with that drop. Medevac is out. He's going to be waiting. He's going to be waiting for the 4th drop, but Observer does spot it's going to be a Widow Mine drop again. But, well, he's not putting in. Is he just going to move out instead? Oh, he sees it. He's going to get rid of the Observer. Oh, can he get it? But it just goes out of... Oh, no, he actually gets it. Okay, I thought it was out of range. But apparently not. So he does know that it is a my drop coming. Have to see what the response is. And that is a lot of gateways just finishing up. Charge will be done as well. But here comes the charge lots from JayHxMo. Oh, I think he may just go for a timing attack. So his Widowmines are going out, going to be going straight for that natural. But there's already a tank. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's already a tank. Already a couple of Marines. The bunker there as well. But is he just going to go for the elevator play? No, he's just warping in more units, and that may be not alright unless he pulls these drones immediately. But it's going to be the elevator into the pressure, into the natural. I have to see how it goes. Okay, Warp Prism is spotted. Have to see how Voltacus does with this. The Charge Lot's going straight onto the bunker. Meanwhile, Charge Lot warp in, going into the main as well. Volt is trying to micro the best it can. Probes are pulled. That is a lot of charge lots coming through. And I don't think Volt is able to handle this. Volt only has that tank and a couple Marines. The tank is getting bodily blocked, but now it's taking damage. The probe's getting pulled from the natural. Is it going to be enough? The Raven is there also. But I don't think it's enough. And GG. It's going to be a sideways 1-1. And nice. Rush coming in from JayHxMo. Woo. So we are going to our ace match on Acropolis. One of our new maps in the map pool. I love this map. This is a easy third base. A nice rush distance if you're going to go for a little bit cheesy. As me, as I like to beam bust. Anyway, in this time, why don't you give me a follow? I do some StarCraft 2 tournaments. It's also, why don't you follow the Cranky Ducklings? The awesome SE2 clan that me and Volt are a part of. We do have weekly tournaments that you can join. Such as our Bronze to Diamond tournament, which we just had this nice evening. It's evening for me. It's currently 4:30 in the morning. On our Bronze to Masters 2 with a maximum of 4.9 kmmr. Go into challenge and look up the Cranky Ducklings. I have all the info there. But anyway, we are getting ready for our ace match. Who will take this? Who will advance to the round of 16? Will it be the Terran Volts? Or will it be the Protoss JayHxMo? We'll have to see how it is done as we are loading into game. Spam those emote support coming in. I want to see it in the chat. I want to see your support loud and clear for this as it's still loading because of internet. Yay. But anyway, welcome to Acropolis LE, the birthplace of democracy. And spawning in the bottom right, currently at the 1-1, trying to win this ace match, he is Daily Life's JayHxMo. And spawning into the top left, as the Red Terran, representing the Cranky Ducklings, he is Voltacus. Alright, so once again we see that early probe coming in from JayHxMo, trying to see what he can do as the micro. Love this guy. Oh, and I love it immediately wall off of the slim Reaper path. To be honest, I did not know that was a Reaper path until Kerwin and Volt told me. I've had a number of TVZs on this map, and none of the Reapers actually use that, so that's cool. And of course we see this probe being annoying again. And I love it when players do that. Just be annoying with your workers. But Gateway and Barracks both finishing. Both these players should be completing of the wall off. There it is. Cybercore coming in. And it's going to be that Reaper expand again. Well, it should be a Reaper expand if this probe ever dies or gets lost. But Volt, he still doesn't have enough money for the expand just yet, so he's going to be content. Oh, he actually gets the probe with the worker. That's nice, and that's going to be the Nexus as well going down for JayHxMo. Because it's a reminder, the loser is not out immediately. Does go on to face the winner of the losers match of this group, which would be Vulture and Orangutan. So TVZ coming through. Reaper will come across the map. Let's see, it's actually going to go through the natural. See what's there. Sees that it is that Nexus. Because Volt getting that bunker up again. But Stalker is out to match it this time, not an Adept. So that's interesting. Going for a second Stalker. This may be another just Blink Stalker or pressure build coming out. Warpgate has got started. Nexus will finish as well as that CC for Volt. Because it's going to be that Robo Bake coming through. Orbital is finished for Volt. It's going to get that Mule up and running. Meanwhile, two Stalkers are going to come up and see what pressure they can have. But this is nice bunker placement from Volt. No way to really get around that. I'll have to see what JayHxMo does. He's going for this Stalker pressure coming through. Volt again going for that 1-1-1. He's going to go for a scan. And he doesn't. Oh, okay, he just sees the Robo. Just sees it, which is good. But he should. That's all he sees, really. But a Robo Bear coming through. Ooh. Getting a little bit spicy here. Which I'm really loving. These Stalkers are just going to be doing a bit of pressure. Well, he should. Yeah, it's going to be that 2 Widow Mine drop again. It's going to get that tech lab on the factory. Interesting to see what JayHxMo does with this robotics supply. Does he go for early disruptors or early colossi? Expecting it should be possibly early disruptors. It's nice, especially against early bio. Widow Mine drop coming through again. Zeba coming, but is going to miss. That is a Widow Mine drop as well. The 3 Stalkers do come back to the natural. So I think that's where he's expecting that Widow Mine drop to come through. But it doesn't look like War Prism is out, and it will be the Disruptor. So it is going to be a Disruptor drop. Ooh, I am loving this. Oh, I haven't seen that in ages. Meanwhile, what did I saw that. Okay, the Zerba's there. Does see that it is the bunker, the tank. Going to be going into more barracks as well. Volt. Meanwhile, there goes that Warp Prism with the Disruptor. Medevac is just chillaxing. Should be starting to go for the main. Boost right in. See how much damage it does. Burrows by Meteor Drone Pool. Nice. Coming in from JayHxMo. And should be able to get those mines away. Meanwhile, where is that? Where is it? I swear to God. I can't find Cap today, but here it is. Oh, Disruption Nova. Oh, that's got a nice chunk of Marines, but a nice Disruption onto onto the War Prism. But unfortunately, no Marines to back it up. The damage. It looks like the Disruptor and War Prism will get away. Oops, God damn it. This is why I don't observe them, but it's going to be straight into Colossi. That third Nexus going down for JayHxMo. Drastically cutting the Marine count as well for Voltacus. Charge as well getting started here for JayHxMo. War Prism will be coming back. But so far, no further tech from Volt other than just stim, combat shields, and +1 attack getting started. Getting a few more medevacs and tanks, as well as marauders. should be starting to expand pretty soon. And Volt does scan that natural, should see that probe going to the potential third location. This warp prism. Just flying around trying to see if it can catch anything else out. It's going to go back in possibly for that natural. See if we can get any probes done. That third CC just starting for Volt now. But here it comes. Oh! One Marine there and no kills, just damage onto the bunker. Just a nice bit of poking from JayHxMo. JayHxMo. Email 2 Colossi done already. Third on the way. Thermal Lance is starting to be researched as well. +1. And it should be this charge lock Colossi, but there is a Raven out on the map. And Volt, he's going to push right now for all his troops. The army supply in the favor of Volt. But it shouldn't be too much. Meanwhile, can it be made? Oh, it was another Widow Mine drop. Ooh, nice. But I don't think it got any probes. Let's see. Yeah, it just got 2 more probes. The medevac got picked off. But meanwhile, this is a scary push coming in from Volt. Thermal Lance is just going to be finished in a couple of seconds. Depending on how good those disruptions is. Warpins coming in. Oh, tanks getting position, getting some nice shots onto the thing. Oh, disruption going onto one of the things. The bio just comes in. That's already 1 Colossi down. It's all up to the Stalkers and charge lots. But a nice tank volleys coming through. Just getting rid. Oh, but the disruptors off to the side may do something else. That third is in danger of falling. Oh. That disruptor actually got taken down by the tanks. And this is... Ooh. Boy, recall coming through. It's going to recall the probes away, but that's going to be the third base down. And Volt, he has got the pressure. The Colossi are coming right now. No disruptions left. The tank shots coming through. A nice warp in of charge shots from the side. But is this going to be enough? It does look like it. The main bioforce is down for Volt. And another warp in should take care of this. Medevacs do have to back off. Not being able to take care of those Colossi quick enough with the disruptions did cost Volt. Meanwhile, that third CC is done. It's starting to get some more probes. Will start floating down. Volt is trying to keep track of this army. JayHxMo has got that 1 Colossi in that War Prism. Meanwhile, Liberators coming in from Volt to try and stop the tide. Oh, I'm not sure about that positioning of that 1 Liberator. It does seem to be in an easy picking zone. Oh, Volt, no! He might lose his third for this, but he is going to lift up immediately. Meanwhile, 2 Marines just going to say, hey, come pay attention to me. But Volt, he should save the CC. He is on fire, but nice tank shots onto the main army. What happened to the rest of those Colossi? I swear there were more. Unless they were Halukes. I think they may have been Halukes. God damn, I can't tell shit. Meanwhile, more pressure coming in. Scans. Try and see what there is. There's already a cannon in the main in case Volt decides to go for that early drop. I don't think you can fight into this JayHxMo. Straight into the liberation zones. But the Chancellors don't care. They just keep charging straight through. The boys are pulled. More warp bids. The Colossi trying to kite back the bio. Trying to do the best as again. Force field does not do anything. The charge slots going straight through. Mayvac's trying to do as best as can. Another Liberator comes out. The tank shots. The Colossi is still alive. Is this it? The Liberator doing enough. Another tank comes in. Oh, a nice drop onto the tank. But the Colossi does get lost. But damn, how much? Ooh, 26 SCVs in total has fallen. Oh boy. That's what happens when we don't have game heart for this. God damn it. That bet for Volt is actually nicely is down and is starting to get mined from. So Volt is going to be in an economically sound position. Meanwhile, that third just getting restarted. for JayHxMo. Meanwhile, Templar Archives getting done. +1 armor as well. So should be seeing some storms coming through. Some stormy boys. As here comes that Stalker drop. With the boys getting suddenly pulled. Blink onto one tank. Should be able to take it down. No, it doesn't. Nice reinforcements from Volt to keep that tank alive. Volt, he's already up in the income. Up about 800 more minerals per minute. Oh, that base oversaturated. Meanwhile, 5 High Templars are warped as well. Meanwhile, only 18 army supply here for JayHxMo. It's not looking good. Coming through. Oh, this army is looking scary for JayHxMo. Storm is about halfway done. Doesn't look good here for the Purple Protoss. Let's see how that engage is. That third should be given up. Oh, more probes. This is just a slaughter. Meanwhile, more charge lots coming through. But the tank shots there as well. Is this going to be enough? Storm is almost finished. But some nice pre-splits already come through. Oh, that clump up. That's going to be good for Storm. Storm is finished. +1 armor as well. But JayHxMo, he doesn't know how to engage on this. Meanwhile, there's another warp pit outside of Zealots. But Volt, he's already there. Oh no, the High Templars are in trouble. 2 storms will go down. I'll keep them safe. Meanwhile, not sure about this warp pit. You need more Zealots off to the sides. But JayHxMo, he's running low on minerals, running low on pride. That's a warp prism down. And this might just be the end. One Marauder safely in the base. Will taken down. Siege Tanks getting moved forward into position. Oh! But the fire is there. The storms coming through. Will they be clutch? Oh, but not enough. And that will be GG. Voltacus will take the series and move on to the round of 16. So, yeah, there we have it. Voltacus, 2-1 victory for JayHxMo. Will move on to the round of 16 of the Kamaril Star League. Meanwhile, JayHxMo will face off against the winner of the Group B loser match between Orangutan and Viper. So, let's get... So, for that, Volt played a really clean macro game. Coming through as I try to minimize that. God damn it. Through. But that second game really caught him off guard. Especially with that charge lot warping, and he just into the meat grinder he went. But, well, he has been a little bit curious with some rushes. Especially in his first match, he did lose. But anyway, with that, that will be the end for our cast today. Please give us a follow on this channel. Also, don't forget to follow the Cranky Ducklings on Twitter at the Cranky Ducklings. Email, follow the Cranky Ducklings on Twitch at Cranky_Ducklings. Also, don't forget to check out our tournaments, our Bronze to Diamond tournament, our SDO, and our Bronze to Master, our Master Swan Open as well. Next week will be Master Swan Open 19. So if you want to come down and play with some nice people, and Volt as well, see if you can take him down. Pretty sure you can. He's not that hard. But anyway, of course, I have been James Quirky Quirk with the cast for today. And with that, we will see you next time for more casting action.
전화가 울릴까 봐 큰 한기들 하는 내가 미워 자꾸 똑딱거려 버리겠고 너